Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to The Witcher 3. Welcome to episode 42. Hey, we didn't have an episode yesterday, and I apologize for that. I needed a mental health day. These things happen sometimes. I've struggled with my mental health for a very long time, and occasionally it gets the better of me and just sort of puts me on my ass. And that happened yesterday, which unfortunately also coincided with the holidays where I didn't have any episodes recorded in advance. And it happens. If you were one of the lovely people who left me a comment wishing me well, thank you. I appreciate it. Doing a little bit better now. So we're going to get back into The Witcher 3, right where we left off. With the man from Sintra, I must meet Anna Henrietta in Mountbank Alley and also put on some fancy clothes. So that's fun. We got to get all gussied up for this party. So I wonder how we go about that.
Just in case.
We also need to repair our sword, actually. We can do that really quickly with the items that we have here. How bad is our stuff? Steel weapon is at 46%. Steel sword. Silver sword's at 100 because we haven't fought anyone recently. 93, 94, 87, 99. Okay, that's not bad. It's just our swords. So let's go ahead and grab a 40 Journeyman's Repair Kit. Chuck that on there. Call it good. Beautiful. All right, Damien, do you want to talk?
Luck. I should double the patrols, just in case.
Okay. You don't want to talk. That's cool too. We're like bros now, but you know, we don't want to make it. Oops. We're bros now, but we don't want to make it weird by actually like having some conversation. We're just work friends. Okay.
Audacious
sure.
rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
That said, you are talking a shit ton. Okay. I'm gonna loot this room for various valuables, including
patrols, just in case.
A broken rake, case for the one-armed Adelard. Pseudonym, one-armed Adelard. Real name unknown. Age unknown. Appearance. Witnesses describe him as a man of average height and a muscular, boxy, even build. Dark eyes, nose clearly, has been broken repeatedly. Distinguishing marks, arm cut off below the elbow. Adelard usually covers his stump with the sleeve of his shirt or coat. Sometimes he wears a prosthetic. Area of operations, primarily Hauteville. It is suspected he has contacts throughout Beauclair. One-armed Adelard is suspected of forging at least 50 paintings, along with their certificates of authenticity. Said paintings can be found in the collections of the private collectors defrauded by Adelard. The forgery was uncovered due to an error on the part of the fraudster. One of his middlemen offered to sell Countess de Busseau Bellhaven Fields. The Countess immediately alerted the guard, for he just tried to sell her a painting which has been in her family for generations. Oh shit, okay. Nice. Okay. So, one-armed Adelard. I wonder if that will come into play.
Rat, the Cintrian.
Audacious rat, by the way. Okay. It does give me... Now, this is an interesting thing. It gives me a quest marker somewhere on the map for these clothes. It does. Right here. Or here. Interesting. Okay. So we're going here. Sure. Let's do it.
Kiss a dog's ass.
Kiss a dog's ass. I bet you would. Oh, hello. It's the Strumpets. Strumpets of Beauclair are out tonight. Underneath the stars. A shit ton of stars. Wait, what? Madden? Wait, what's happening?
Don't let him gain momentum.
Ah! Getting my ass kicked. Why are there multiple? Okay, Madden, Nevin.
Surrender.
I haven't meditated recently. God, the whirl attack is so good. Okay, Swallow. Swallow's helping. Then we should go kill this fucking archer guy. God damn it. Kill this guy. Nope, now he's no longer archering. I didn't hear what happened when I walked up.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Ah, I see. Because in the last episode, our man from Sintra had put forth the word that I was a wanted man. Now we're getting attacked by hired people. Contract on a Witcher. Incredible. Oh, that is very neat. The drawing of the medallion. My scar. I didn't get my ass's ears, though. A bummer. Look at the strumpets wandering up afterwards. All right. Well, that was sketchy. Let's really quick meditate for an hour so that we get I almost said our spells back. I've been listening to too much D&D. I'm playing too much D&D. Take a short rest so we get our spell slots back. Actually, that's not how it works anyways. You don't get your spell slots back for short rest, right? You just get them for long rests. Get some hit dice back. You roll some hit dice. Get some HP back. Anyways. Let's get some better clothing for this party. Don't know. We're just going to a fancy Beauclair tailor? That would be my guess. Back in the fancy area of town. Boots could use some polish. Good. I know a guy who does that. I know a kid who does that, actually.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Flout its writ and rot in chains. The tailor's workshop. All right, let's do it. Steal some shit from the tailor. Steal more stuff. Hello, tailor. Pierre. I have been in here earlier, haven't I?
Welcome back to our northern dandy.
That's right. We played Gwent.
All
I'd
jest
forgotten about
aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
You see what you got in your wardrobe. Why does it sound sexual? Elegant courtier's doublet. So I have some of this. No, I don't. Did I sell my good stuff? Got Nilfgaardian trousers. Got my elegant Nilfgaardian boots. Elegant Beauclair doublet is definitely what we should get. Not enough coin. Hold up. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I'm going to need 224 for that. 300 for that. 100 for that. I've already lost track. Okay. So let's go ahead and sell you anything that I can sell you. I don't really want to sell you this stuff. All right, we need to go make money somewhere else. So have I turned in...
I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant,
My
sir.
Ducal Camerlingo stuff recently. That would get me a little bit of money. I just tried to go out the wrong door.
A tip of the hat to the Tourneys victor.
Let's try this. I was going to say, I know it's close. I don't know where. I still definitely get lost here, but it's somewhat close. The Ducal family. Oh, interesting. Wait a second. Never seen this before. Is Anna Henrietta the young one in the middle? She doesn't look like the old one on the back right, and she doesn't look like the young one on the bottom right.
Cuttlesocks and Bluntapess. I paid too much out again.
I paid too much out again.
Greetings, knight.
Greetings.
My clerks have brought word of heroic deeds on your part. Please accept this compensation for your toil, good sir.
100 crowns? Is
Wouldn't
that it?
mind a glance at your books.
Apparently, I
Ones you
haven't
like
done
to
very
sell,
many
that is.
jobs. Okay. You do sell and buy some stuff. I think we bought a bunch of these books from you. So I should really... Ooh, I should really do some more reading. I'm so far behind on the reading this in this game. And I should really do some reading. Oh man, we need to hang up our painting as well. I keep forgetting about that. I want to see Siri hung up. Young Cirilla. All right, we can sell a shit ton of spoons. A couple hides and such. Some ashes, some parchment. So a pair of false teeth. Yes, sure. Making the big bucks right now. Gold spoon. Okay. Silver platter, ornate shield. We're up to 500. We're getting there. Gold plates will sell for a bit. Silver fruit bowl. Silver casket. Meteorite axe. I think I should actually probably sell that for, or break that down for materials. Okay, well. Do I have anything else I can sell you? Duplicate books or anything? Not really. We really did that once already. Can sell one of Speedy Eugene's journal for 1 coin. Can sell a couple copies of Royal Lineages of the North. What shall become of Temeria? Oh my god, we are nickel and diming our way up to enough money for this. Yikes. Okay. We've got 700. That's got to be close.
Well,
Got to be
see you
close.
later.
Go in peace for a night.
We could play another game of Gwent for some money.
143 carry the 2.
Camerlingo's report on the liberation of Kuturin estate. By decision of the Ducal Camerlingo, full and unfettered access to the Cuterin Manor, an administrative unit in the Sensortor Valley, has been restored. It was a hazardous site. Okay. There was a lesson there. So this is all... Oh, this is neat. These are all just descriptions of what we did. Professional intervention of the Witcher known as Geralt. The extermination was carried out using a legally registered silver sword. They're taking my sexy Witcher work and they're making it legal and unsexy. The standard pay for the completion of such a task was lowered by 21% to take into account tribute exacted for the sustenance of mutilated veterans and payment made immediately in species. Lowered by 13% to take into account a non-obligatory tithe for the construction of a monument to the prophet Lebioda and was paid immediately in species. I don't know what the paid immediately in species part is, but I'm really liking I think it must be like a it must mean like in coin or something like that. The last one said paid all of it. This one equine emissions and immediate equine emissions. Does that mean shit? The sunshine tax. Oh my god, the taxes here are cracking me up. No tax was charged for this one because the owner is a member from Nilfgaard. Anyways, that was all very interesting. Let's try and go back and see if we can buy this stuff. Here? Here. Oh, you're over here. Sorry.
Ah,
I'd like to buy something.
I'm
All right. We need your elegant Beauclair doublet for sure. We need your Beauclair boots. your Beauclair trousers, which happen to look exactly like my Nilfgaardian trousers, except they are 114 crowns more. Those are elegant Nilfgaardian shoes. Wait, so did I already bought? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Good. I don't need a mask because I already have one. Got plenty of masks. In fact, I've got all of those masks already. All right, let's put it on.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for
Once
now.
again, I am poor.
Servant, sir.
Oops. Once again, I'm very poor. All right. So, let's chuck it on. Equip. And equip. And equip. I should probably take my gloves off. Oh my. Looking good, Geralt. What's the button to look closer? Right trigger and then zoom. There it is. Oh, Geralt. What a stud. Look at that butt. All right. Oh, buddy. All right, I'll do it. I'll take the ears off for this quest, but only this quest. Only this quest.
Stock sender with.
All right, we need to switch our selected quest and go. Meet Anna Henrietta.
Our duchy values peace and quiet.
All right, we're headed to a party. I'm excited. Very excited.
Are you?
Can't wait to see what this is all about. Plus, I get to be close to Anna Henrietta again, which I'm not disappointed about. I'll be honest with you. I'm not attracted to her. It's just that I like her company. Okay?
Reginald Dalbury has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets.
All right. All right. Mountbank Alley. I'm here.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Look at those lanterns. I probably should unequip the swords too, but I feel like being a little bit dangerous just makes me look more attractive. I didn't put a mask on. Shit.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
We
Not
match.
all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
It covers my entire scar, which is key. Why do they wear masks?
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons.
There you go. They're gone.
They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
All right. I'm excited. Very excited. Man from Sintra. If only I knew what a Sintran accent sounded like. Anna Henrietta will probably be the one to figure
How
out
do
who
we
it
find
is.
the Sintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions.
Cecilia Belante.
As soon as we
Yep.
find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
It's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
What are the performances?
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a
There you go.
concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear
We're
her.
late.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Okay. A pantomime. Interesting.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Yes, please.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri Orchid.
Kaviri Orchid. Okay.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Interesting.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress.
I have
There
to
on the
say.
balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
I have a...
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
I've spent a good amount of my life as a writer, going to parties with lots of other writers at them. Not my favorite type of parties, I'll be honest with you. I much prefer parties with normal people. What is she doing? Oh, she's letting that butterfly go. That said, we partied a ton with visual artists in grad school. And theater kids, too. And those parties I much preferred. All right. Anyways, we're looking for... This guy's hat is freaking out. Cecilia Belante. You can also take part in these different... How many of these? Oh my god, this is like the wedding. There's so many activities. Holy shit. All right, let's get some activities. A waitress, hello. Hi friends, a sculptor.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Toss a paintball or two.
Okay.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Paradigm Schmaradim. All right, so I think I'm supposed to throw paintballs to express your inner artist. Aha, I understand. Yes. Beautiful.
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Ooh, see, this is where art parties can get really bad. When you do it too much of this shit. It represents, huh?
Purple, quite the noble color.
Yep. We're gonna take the noble colors, and then we're going to coat them with a shit ton of red.
Scarlet, crimson, oxblood.
Okay, throw the red. Blood. And then some other... Oh. And then some green.
Lush and fertile
Yep.
as a field of vines.
Yep. Can I throw this at you, the artist?
Composition takes shape.
Nope, it won't let me. All right.
Yes.
Can't attack the
Sure
target.
to be a masterpiece.
Still... Okay, there's the blue.
I got it.
Oh, yes.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My
Sure.
appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Cool. I'm glad they didn't. Man, that could have gone a couple different ways. I'm glad they didn't like. They're poking a little bit of fun at like. You know, the thing that everyone says, or that you hear a lot of times, which is like, you go to an art museum and.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Shit!
Careful.
Absinthe.
It packs
Oh
a
my
pretty
god.
Powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Wow.
Such talent.
Where you go to a museum and you're like, oh, my third grader could have
to meet him.
made
It's a
this.
shame he didn't come again.
Need I remind you that
Which I think is just like a really unhelpful and reductionist and not fun way to talk about visual art. And sort of ignores the point and paint me like one of your French girls? The game was only
Do not
minorly
disturb. Shoo, shoo.
pointing, making fun of that.
It's the right flower.
Oh, we found her. Shit. Okay.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still.
Me?
You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Lovely portrait.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me.
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
Oh, interesting. What were your
was the
terms?
matter?
When he learned I only ever paint
Yeah.
nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Interesting. All right.
We
Anna
came here
Henrietta's
to
into
meet
it.
You specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm
You're not?
Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the
Damn
flower
it.
into the crowd. I caught it. But I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift. A heart-shaped box.
Heart-shaped box?
Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment
To a
table.
musician? Wow.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
All right, all right. Okay. Interesting. So she's not wearing the thing that we thought that she was. Let's take part in these entertainments. Fragment of the script of a stage play. The Besotted Witcher by Francois de Valer. Valer, probably. Valer? Valet? I don't know. Fucking I don't know, especially when it comes to French. Night thick as mud envelops a dense wood. A full moon hangs in the sky above the trees. Note, scenography must include a representation of the full moon. Wolves howl plaintively in the distance. A witcher walks through the woods in careful, measured strides. He wields a silver blade in his hands. Gods damn all, the moon is at its fullest. Long have I awaited this night. 3 weeks have I spent in that foul pit, all to catch a lone werewolf. At least the miller's daughter helped me while away the time. That is the incorrect use of while, isn't it? W-I-L-E? Right? In fact, I leave only with a certain sense of regret. Perchance I should take her with me, the miller's daughter. While definition. We hear the snap of breaking. We hear the snap of breaking behind the Witcher. He turns around swiftly, his guard raised. He spies the werewolf. I've got you now, beast. Roar! Werewolf removes its mask. Ooh, you can use either version. While away with an H or while away without an H. Interesting. Okay. I learned something today. Werewolf removes its mask. It is the miller's daughter. He's astonished. He doesn't know what to do. Well, what now? Will you kill me? Or perhaps you'll take me with you.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about
Schmavant-garde.
two things.
Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. Oh, this guy's drunk. All right.
Exceptional true. Still,
I like this
your
party. This is fun.
lanterns.
They say releasing them brings good luck.
Lots of people here. What am I supposed to do with all of these people?
Fine.
I can light a lantern.
Let's give it a try.
That's
Never
what she said.
suspected you believed in such things.
Anna, can we
Should
talk?
walk past
No?
the tables. Perhaps they're still there.
Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. If I get in the fountain, does that make people mad?
Look at the mage. I believe
wow.
he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's cool. He's floating. The great Kalesti? Can I ard him? Oh, wow.
Exceptional true. Would I ever have to meet him?
Ah, how beautiful.
That is really neat.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Very cool. I kind of wanted to talk to him. I wondered if we would get a chance. All right. What's next over here?
As for that stipend, I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Patron and artist?
Convince you your ample generosity would be best invested in me.
Ample, huh?
And how do you aim to do that?
I shall arrange a private performance
Oh, shit.
after the soiree.
Ah, my dear, I sense you've a knack for persuasion.
They're gonna bang. What? A private performance. You can loot in these things. Ooh, and make some money. Steal from the rich.
Cecilia never should have performed tonight. You should.
We have food?
But are you sure it's an original?
You have food. If I can only loot it. There we are.
Each. Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. For the Tuvets in what? Please leave. This is
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah. Sorry.
private alcove.
What were you saying about something that I couldn't quite hear? More entertainment. So I'm realizing now that half of the entertainments were just different balloons that we could light. So it appears...
Do you read poetry, sir?
Do I read poetry? Geralt? I don't know about that one.
We must throw off
Empty,
the
heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
Hey, there it is.
Looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Let me
Scent
smell it.
still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Hey, Geralt knows.
color is part
No,
of the
that's...
shadow of the
Okay, there it
nations
is.
on the nature of
Beautiful.
existence.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
There's all kinds of fun
Made
little
of
things
fish
over here.
tank. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look,
Laura, oh my dearest love, a lone ray of sunshine on the firmament of my life. I shall speak from my heart. For weeks I've been shooting stolen glances in your direction, hiding the hope I dare nurture deep within my bosom that perhaps you feel for me, even one iota of the affection that I feel for you. I've waited long, gathering the courage to confess my feelings for you. I would certainly be waiting still had you not appeared at tonight's soiree in the company of that womanizing, carousing, drivel-scribing, pretentious pig named Alphonse de Reside. De Riside. When I saw that emaciated turd fawning over you, I immediately knew I had to act. I turned to the best weapon in my arsenal, the quill and the well-turned phrase. Began writing you this letter. Forgive me, it is written on a napkin, for I had nothing more appropriate at the time. Oh, most marvelous of all women. Do not believe a word he whispers in your ear. He's as slippery as a viper and twice as venomous. Reject his advances. Let me walk hand in hand with you, feed you grapes, and with you radiate happiness, the heavens themselves. Yours forever, Fabian.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
Treacly refuge. I like Anna Henrietta. The Conception of Edouard. Hey, that's one of the paintings that I bought, right? First Steps of Matilda.
We must throw off the manacles of form.
Birth of Ludovic.
Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
Beyond the bounds of cognition, eh? All right, let's get this smell.
This is definitely dull. Let's go.
Your boards as
Something's happening over here. Oh, this is the pantomime.
It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
A metaphor. What else will they think of? If they can't agree, they want to cut the line. And you, the constant struggle. That neither did you.
Interesting.
This painting, it's rather...
Are we just supposed to stand in the middle of it? I'm kind of confused what's happening. Pull. I can pull. Wait. What did that say? An option showed up. Am I supposed to also pull on the...
The great one. He's a dance.
Are they back at it? All right. Incredible. Fun. Let's see where these smells go.
It's very...
We're going in a circle again. Okay. Over here. This way again.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come.
This doorway.
Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Brother dearest, trust me.
This is
He
fun.
promised me he'd meet with you, and so he will.
Brother dearest. All right. Oops. I'm breaking in the door. Hey, I know they're probably banging behind this door, but I'd like to see Cecilia
only
Belanta.
artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
Can I climb the outside?
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace.
Ooh.
Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Yes, Your Grace. First off, don't tell anyone that you've seen us.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Have you seen Cecilia Belante?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
Or Bellant,
She's
sorry.
in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent.
Black beard?
A drawl of sorts.
Central accent?
That must be him. We must
Okay.
get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Incredible. Incredible.
Quickly, upstairs.
Quickly. You say quickly, but I do want to loot just a little bit if there's anything to loot around here. There's not. Okay. Sweet. I'm on it. Let's do it. Upstairs. Quickly. This door. Are they in the middle of making love? Heart-shaped box? Perfume? I don't hear the same.
That must be Cecilia.
Oh, shit.
No
Oh,
pulse.
no.
We're too late.
No.
He slit her throat. The brute.
No.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Yeah, stay with me.
Geralt, I will be fine.
No.
Go after that rogue. I shall fetch
Oh,
help.
Anna Henrietta. All right, me versus the rogue. Oh, I cannot wait. I don't have my sword with me. Or on me, at least. I don't know that I can access my inventory. I cannot. All right, let's learn some information. I thought they were going to be banging. They were much less quiet than the guy who had Reginald's statue, so...
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Wow. Very astute, Geralt. All right. Out of this.
Bloody handprint. It's his.
So why did he kill her here
Tore down
tonight?
the door. Made a platform. Clever.
The bird
Must
there.
be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Interesting. Okay, so we have some footprints. Sure, sure.
Footprints made by soiled boots.
This looks kind of like a
Must have
Hitman
climbed
level.
This ladder.
Oh, this ladder. Okay. Yep, sorry. I misunderstood what I was climbing. Okay, anything that we see? No, just this door. All right.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
I wonder why he killed her. I wonder if there is a, if she discovered something?
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Was he wrestling someone else? Was he hurt? He had blood on his hands, but...
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
A jewel?
Jewelry box. Locks busted. Picked open, probably.
A murder? And then a...
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle.
Murdered Cecilia for the jewel, potentially? A murder and then a... and then thieving.
Bloodstains.
Interesting. Could still be here.
Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room.
Why? Knocked over, turned towards the room. Why is every single
Canvas is
person...
cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks
Why
like.
is there so much happening here? This is a million pieces of information. Oops.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Sure. More blood there. Yeah, he went out the door. All right. All right.
Looks valuable.
I already read that shit.
But it's not what he came for. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
Door is locked, so it did go out the window for sure. 100% he went out the window. This is topsy-turvy, this candelabra.
Sconce is bent.
Sconce?
Smeared with blood.
Even better
try to
word.
grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out.
Let's take a look at the floor below. Lean out the
was in
window, look
box,
down.
It seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Then where is the other person? Nope.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centrians killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
What do you know? You're going to tell me everything. What do you know? Wait, what? You know who the person is, I'm sure.
Red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
Who the fuck? Oh man, this is who does this woman think she is? She took him on and she won, so props to her. It's just that, like, now I'm wondering, I don't know anything about this woman, and so I'm wondering if she's telling the truth. But I don't think she would have a reason to lie that I can think of. I don't know.
None too
Lots of
wise
thoughts.
picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate.
Your dress is not at all marred.
I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Ooh, okay. I mean, you look like you still just came from the party.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the Heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you
The Heart
ever come
of
to have
Toussaint.
it?
I bought it many years ago from a young woman.
A young woman, huh?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Oriana's just been hiding it.
Determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The Heart of Toussaint. The intrigue here. Interesting.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
Oriana has had it and has not told Anna Henrietta that she has
it is not him we seek,
So
but his employer.
Why is that?
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Lords of Duntine. Okay, sure. What is that? What is Duntine?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Okay. Interesting. Roderick rehabilitates Duntine and basically has vandals as his knights.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
I need to know what the Centurion's body looks like. Assuming he fell, there should be a body. Also, I don't trust Oriana at all.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Something familiar about this drawing?
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Your sister? I don't know. Do you have a sister? It could be about your family. And it looked like you had a sister.
Siana.
I called it!
Might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children.
The portrait!
My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Oh my god, I called that shit!
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun.
Okay.
Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world.
Anna Henrietta's dress is beautiful. Holy shit.
She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother.
Shit.
She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Wow. Very cool. Anna Henrietta and her cursed sister.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint.
Yeah, I can see it in my head perfectly. They're painting a beautiful picture here. The writing here is very good. They're slowly weaving the motivations and the ideas for Siana. Yeah, the toy line is so good. Why would Siana want the Sangreal? Specifically because it is reserved for Anna Henrietta. It's the thing which is forbidden and no one else should be able to get it, which would be a challenge to Siana. Then she would get it. The Heart of Toussaint, a thing that was the family's at one point in time. Anna Henrietta doesn't have it anymore. Imagine if Siana could. What that would mean to her to have it when her Duchess sister doesn't.
Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll do what I can. I'll promise it.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Oriana's coming back.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What
Hey.
a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
Shit! I wonder what happens if I pause right here. I think I should pause right here. We're a little bit over our episode length, and I do need to run, so I need to call it an episode here. I think I can pause and save during these screens, right? So we'll see. Let's see if I can hit save. You cannot save. Fuck! All right.
My very dear friend, Detlef van der Eretain.
This is so interesting. I cannot believe what's about to happen. The Beast of Beauclair walks in to a conversation with Anna Henrietta.
We are lending our combined resources to the witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Oriana? Vampire?
Witcher?
The full story of Oriana's fight versus the man from Centra might have just made a little bit more sense to me. Holy shit.
You know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Of course, I am also seeing Detlef for the first time since we last faced off. Does that surprise you?
Seem surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground.
A monster.
A witcher.
With a person who hunts them.
Don't be
Oh,
fooled,
this
dear.
is good.
Geralt has many merits.
Holy shit.
He hides them from the world very diligently.
You too,
You said
actually.
you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master
The look.
Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
Good thing one's sitting
want to apologize.
My word.
right across the
What
table.
might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I
All I'm
understand
saying-
you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now.
Woo!
Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlef here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what
Yeah.
I'm doing. Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
There's definitely a deeper story here, which is what these questions get to. I personally don't have as much of a problem with him bringing Detlef, mostly because it's incredibly interesting. The most interesting conversation at that table that has maybe ever happened.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
There were birds on the balcony when all this shit was going down.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
You've known her for ages.
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Oriana.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Not
Duchess
necessarily.
expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlef, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt,
great point.
You must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detlef here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detlef. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly.
God, I'm never going to be able to end this
I'm
episode.
grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
So interesting. So, I think the central tension of this next stage
friends. This Detlef, an
has been
intriguing
introduced, which is that Detlef wants revenge above all else. Anna Henrietta wants to save a sister who wants to hurt her, or at least wants to cause her pain. These are the 2 central things that might be butting
man,
heads.
at the least.
Did he tell you much about himself?
Don't
How much
know him
does she
too
know?
well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
He's very emotional. Yeah. Good man, but God, that is the text that is on the screen at the bottom right now. Oh, makes my heart hurt. Sensitive, sad, he carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He's a good man but lost, which is why he comes across as grim. Put it on my gravestone? Is that too dramatic? I love that. Fuck.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Sure. All right, let me save this game so we can do some more of it tomorrow. We got to save some of this game for the next episode. Can't get it all done today. Maybe? It's another cutscene. Met negate. There it is. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Holy shit. Before we go any further, this episode's brought to you by MGL Mosaic, our newest Patreon supporter. Thank you for the support over on Patreon. I appreciate you. Our Patreon has been a lot of fun recently with lots of new people popping over there. If you didn't know, you can support this channel and the videos that we make on Patreon. Yeah. Thanks so much, MGL Mosaic. This episode goes out to you. Hey, once again, thanks for the patience not having a video yesterday. We'll put out another one tomorrow, and we'll keep cranking through this. And we'll see about maybe an extra episode or something this weekend since we missed one. But we'll keep cranking out episodes about 5 days a week. And oh my God, I can't wait to see what happens next. But I have to stop recording right here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Much love. Bye-bye.